It's your boy Uno Lavoz 215 Deep Thoughts Mosh Team, you know what I'm saying? Here chilling. Shout out to BattleRap.com.
So tell me, what have you been up to lately?
Well, as of lately, I've just been not battling as often as I normally do. Just trying to do the whole quality over quantity thing, and I mean, that's about it. I've been doing like little paycheck battle here's and there. I mean, just to stay relevant, but nothing too crazy.
How many battles have you done?
I think I cleared over 55.
55.
Yeah, over that.
Wow. How many views do you have?
Just about 6 million.
6 million.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people give you the credit you deserve?
No, they don't. They don't like to admit it. They don't like to admit a lot of things with me. I mean, I guess because I'm funny.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is.
So 6 million views. What does that put you on par with? Like, what other battlers are around that stage?
I would have to go on Verse Tracker. I know there's a lot of URL dudes that don't even have that much, so that's pretty cool. Because I haven't battled a URL guy yet, and I haven't even, like, my footage hasn't even dropped on the URL channel, so that's pretty cool that I was able to accomplish that pretty much off of my own name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your highest viewed battle?
1.6 million.
Against who?
Lunacy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First international million view battle
in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. On Don't Flop?
No, I think any channel. Yeah, because they didn't start doing the Philippine international battles until after that.
Right.
Yeah, so I think I cleared the first million view.
Yeah.
And then after that was Arsenal versus Pat Stay.
Right. Cool. So let's talk about that. You've been all over the place. You've crisscrossed both the States and Canada. You've battled in the UK.
Yep.
Anywhere else?
Australia.
Who'd you battle there?
Manners and J Legend.
On the same trip or two different trips?
No, same trip.
Okay. Cool. So of those 55 battles, what would you say is the most memorable battle?
Me versus Lunacy. That was a good one. Yeah, I mean, because that was just one of those fluke battles that just ended up being amazing. Me versus DK is another one. Me versus Sketch. It hasn't come out yet, but it's one of my favorites. Those are probably like my top 3.
Why is the one versus Sketch memorable?
Because he completely started performing and came out of character, and I wasn't expecting that. And like he did really good. I mean, I still won, but I mean, he did a good job.
Have you ever lost a battle?
Of course I have.
Which ones?
The ones I didn't care about.
Easy to say that. So battling, I mean, you're probably one of the few guys who has battled in all of these, you know, URL, Don't Flop, King of the Dot, Australia, wherever else. How do they differ?
I would say the crowd. Like the URL crowd is more like do whatever you want, just do it well. KOTD is more like you're known for doing this, so we're expecting this, so you have to do this, but just do it good. You know what I mean? And Don't Flop is just like more like presence and personality they really like. So I mean, everywhere's different. They all have their thing. And
do you have a different writing style for each league?
I do. KOTD, I try to stay as much to what they know me for. Don't Flop, I try to be more funny and entertaining than anything. And the URL thing that I just recently do, I try to be a little bit more bar heavy, but still incorporate my style because I'm not going to leave who I am. You know what I mean? Just because I'm there.
Yeah. So how does that make you feel that your URL battles? Who was the first one against?
It's a J-Law.
J-Law.
Yeah, J-Law.
Who is that?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. I don't get the credit I deserve, but at the same time, it's like I didn't see it as that. I saw it as just a stepping stone. You know what I mean? Just going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So it's like it was either that or nothing, because not too many URL dudes are gonna see me on the main stage because I'm funny, and they don't like dudes like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, how did they convince you to, like, you've gone from what you said 1.6 million view battle on Don't Flop to like a no name in a PG battle on URL?
Well, It didn't take much convincing to me because what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a no name and it's on a PG, it's still dropping on the same channel, and I still have the fan base. So all the perks that a normal battle will have I'm still getting it. So I'm not losing out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they have a separate channel and it's going on like Ground Zero or something like that, and I'm gonna struggle to bring views. This is still gonna be like a 200,000, 300,000 view battle. So I'm not losing out anything. You know what I mean? So that's why I was okay with it.
How did he do?
He did alright. I mean, his first round was good. After that, he sucked. You know what I mean? But
and your next URL battle coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks
from now. Young X. Tell me about him as an opponent.
Probably my toughest opponent, and I say that because he's able to perform.
Toughest opponent ever.
Yeah. Because I feel as though he's able to perform with me. All the dudes that I battle really don't perform as well as I do, and I mean it's easy to outshine someone that's just stiff or something like that, or like I mean. When people try to go like super lyrical with me, it normally doesn't end up too well because it's just like I just outshine him no matter what. But this dude, he can't out rap me or anything, but he can perform right on with me. So I mean that's why I say he's my toughest opponent, because he can easily get reactions off of nothing just like I can. So you know what I mean, it'll be real close.
How often do you turn down battles?
At least twice a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of battles have you turned down?
Whenever I get like these little rinky-dink leagues or whatever, and they'll put me against like some funny dude in their league or whatever that idolizes me and like is a fucking clone of me. I'm not interested in that. I mean, if you give me the best dude that you got and like some good money, then yeah, I'll do it. But if you're gonna give me some bullshit and try to like cheapskate me, I'm not gonna. Well, fuck yourself.
What's the most you've been paid for a battle?
1,000.
1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a reasonable price? Yeah.
It's reasonable.
From a smaller league or a bigger league?
For smaller leagues, they have nothing to offer. You know what I mean? So it's like I gotta get something out of it.
Yeah. Why do you battle?
Oh, it's just a hobby. I love it. I mean, it's like a vacation. You know what I mean? It's like it's a way to escape the daily fucking routine and shit of everyday life. You know what I mean?
Of selling milk.
Of selling milk, exactly. You know what I mean? The fucking white stuff just gets annoying after a while.
How did you get that reputation as being a milkman?
It was Johnny Storm. When I battled him, he said in like his second round or whatever, and I guess like since people liked him at the time, they had a run with something that he said because he got obliterated and his career ended after that. So he's a fucking milkman. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny, so I was like, whatever. You know what I mean?
But you're not a milkman.
I am.
You are a milkman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, then that makes sense. Why you would have that reputation.
Yeah.
Tell me about that Johnny Storm battle. That's a pretty legendary Uno Lavoz performance.
Yeah. It happened by mistake. I remember the Grind Time was doing a names out of a hat thing. They put a whole bunch of top tier names versus up and comer names from the DMV and from Florida. And they mixed it all in, and my name so happened to be pulled out at the same time with Johnny Storm. But Grind Time was flopping, and they couldn't afford the whole event that they were trying to do at the time. So I was in the DMV, and I was like, I still want that battle. And they were pissed off about it. They were like, no, we're not going to give you that battle. We want to give it to someone else. I was like, why are you going to give it to someone else when I'm the one who pulled the name out the hat? So then after like a week of arguing, they finally decide to give me the battle, but they were like doing it to like prove a point, like I know you're gonna get killed, but you keep asking for it, so here you go. So that pissed me off, right? So everything was set up or whatever. They flew him out. I paid for his hotel or whatever, and
you paid for his hotel.
Yeah, because they couldn't afford everything. So I didn't mind. I mean, it was like $100 or something. So I mean. It was just a small investment for something that paid off tremendously. So, I mean, that's basically how that turned out. And then he was taking me light, and I knew he was, and I was in for the kill. So I was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna make a name off of this," and I did. So,
was that your big break battle?
Yeah, I would say so. That and Caliente, unfortunately.
Caliente was the first time I saw you battle. I remember the opening line.
Which one?
Your mama's pussy weighs 500 pounds.
Yeah.
1,000 pounds.
Just keep that camel tuck. Yeah.
Some other performances, while we're talking about performances, you versus PH was pretty memorable.
Fucking messed up, man. I was so mad. I was going through so much shit at home and I just couldn't fucking find the time. And I was like, fuck, man, this is great. One battle that I really wanted, I can't even fucking properly prepare for. I really want a rematch. That's probably like the only battle I want a rematch for.
You have a reputation for choking as well.
I don't know why. I don't think I choke that much. I stutter. I stutter more than anything. But as far as like forgetting my shit, like I think I probably forgot my shit. O'Shea, PH, I think Rhea, I forgot like my second round, and I can't recall anything else that I like completely like forgot.
You can't recall?
No, yeah, I'm choking right now, right? So.
Let's talk about that Bonnie Godiva battle at World Dom 4. Or was it was Blackout 4?
It was Blackout, yeah. I looked it real good in that footage. Had a little slick shirt on and shit.
So she made the accusations in the third round in the wearing a judge's outfit and bringing out I guess a former girlfriend of yours. What was going through your mind when that was happening?
Well, you're kind of stuck because I mean you're on stage, someone's making these accusations, and you're like, if I overreact, I look guilty, and if I underreact, it looks like, oh shit, she just told my shit out, she just put my whole thing out there. So it's like I don't know what to do. I'm just like, I'm trying to like be in the middle, so that way it's like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I was able to put out footage, and I think I proved my point that it was false, and I mean, the bitch was just whatever, you know what I mean? But people are going to believe what they want to believe just because it's battle rap. I mean, if it sounds good enough, then it must be true.
Right. Yeah. Was there any other like fallout from that?
No. Ain't nothing bad happened to me because of it. No one, like, no... If you know her, you know you ain't gotta rape her to fucking get. You know what I mean? You don't have to rape certain bitches. I mean, you just be like, yo, I got 6 million views and it's over. You know what I mean? Fuck.
We'll leave it at there, I think. The other performance I remember pretty clearly seeing was you versus Youngzim in Toronto a bunch of years ago that involved, if I remember correctly, you catfishing him.
Yeah, that was hard body shit right there.
What happened there?
First of its kind. He kept on like text messaging me all the time, right? Trying to like dig into me. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck with you too, and I'm gonna destroy you. He's like, yo, you're gonna die so bad. Like just average battle rap talk, but this dude would like wake up at 3 a.m. and like call and text me and shit all this, and I'm starting to get pissed off. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck you up now. So
he's from Philly as well.
From Chester. It's like the outskirts of Philly.
Okay. But so did you know him going into that?
I knew of him, but like not on a personal level.
Okay.
Like
cool.
That. And damn, so many years ago. And he kept calling around like all my friends and stuff, like all the people that did know me, like in real life and shit, trying to get dirt on me or whatever. So I told one of my boys, I was like, the next time he calls you, say that you heard my stuff and you could 3-way it and you could get Zim to listen to it or whatever, right? And I actually recorded myself doing all this. Like I have audio footage of me calling my boy up and telling him to 3-way Zim, and then they 3-way me. And then I spit some fake rounds, and you could tell that Zim tailored his shit to what I was doing. And I thought it was hilarious, right? And then I was like, yo, tell him that I got pictures, and I'm going to expose him, right? And he did all that, and Zim just fell for everything. And then with the PH thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't even that big of a deal.
What, to explain the PH thing?
Because he would text me, I was like, yeah, man, after you, I'm about PH. And he was like, PH a crab, and you know what I mean, just saying all this shit. I was like, I got you. Right, because I knew PH was battling, I think Sketch on the same card or something like that, right? Was it?
I forgot.
And I know he was on the same card though, and I was like, word, this is gonna be something crazy. And then I just exposed it. He switched sides, and I was like, word, you know what I mean?
I think that was the first battle rap Catfish.
Yeah.
I don't think there have been any other ones.
No. I think people are. I think after that, people are just like, I'm just not. I don't care anymore. I don't want to know your shit. Battle rap isn't even competitive on that level anymore. It's more for the show nowadays, more than competitiveness. I mean, so.
Yeah, let's talk about your thoughts on the current battle rap scene right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it these days? You've seen a lot of changes in the last few years.
Yeah, have. I fuck with it. I mean, everything needs progression or whatever, and I think as a culture we've progressed a lot. You know what I mean, going from fucking freestyling in the park to selling out arenas and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's definitely a good thing. But as far as like mainstream, I don't think battle rap is for that. You know what I mean? Because the Total Slaughter event is a perfect example of just how money can't buy you a perfect event. You know what I mean?
Go on a little bit more about that.
You know, with the mics and all that shit, and just the way things were handled. I mean, I've seen smaller leagues a little bit that kept themselves together a little bit better. You know what I mean? That's not to say that they didn't make an impact or it was a shit event. It was just like it's just the basic stuff. Yeah, it wasn't the way it was supposed to be. But I don't know. I feel the way that it's going is pretty good. I mean, can't hurt. But as far as like one day selling out Madison Square Garden, I don't know how that will work.
Yeah, I mean, just have 40,000 people booing instead of 4,000 people booing.
You know what I'm saying? How could you keep control of all that? Because battle rap is basically based off of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So you need those people to say something, but how you get them to shut the fuck up? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think once you get too big, it kind of loses the rawness.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer a small venue with a huge live pay-per-view audience, like the way High Stakes did it. I thought was really fun, you know, as a fan, being able to watch on my big screen TV from home, like tweeting with, you know, thousands of other people who are all watching it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow,
I'm cool with the pay-per-view thing. I like the idea, but I kind of prefer it to be on television pay-per-view more than live stream, because I mean, in a business sense, it kind of like you're losing money more than gaining, I would think, because I mean, someone's hacking and then posts up the link, and then like you just lost like so much money.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Has Total Slaughter reached out to you about being on season 2?
No.
Would you?
Yeah, I would do it. I mean, it's TV. Why not? I mean, anything that would help me in my career, I'm all for it. You know what I mean, I'm gonna do my part. You know what I mean, I'm not the business dude. I'm not the one setting up the event, putting up the mics together. You know what I mean, I'm there to put on a show, and I'll make sure I'll do that.
When you talk about your career, you're a pure battle rapper, aren't you? Like,
pretty much.
Do you make music or anything?
No, my music sucks. I've tried it. I don't like it. You know what I mean? And I'm not one of those type of people that just want to go on a fucking song and be like, brr. I mean, all this Gucci Mane shit or whatever. But, like, I would actually like to say something. So it's like, if I don't think it's good, why should anyone else? And I just don't think that that's my calling. I'm more like an entertainer. I want to do stand-up. I want to do like Wild 'N Out, Saturday Night Live. That's my lane. You know what I mean? That's my passion. That's where I want to go in life. So as far as music is concerned, I could give a fuck.